It's the ending of Halo, the Halo trilogy. Yeah,
the money involved is so big. It's a massive franchise.
Yeah,
that's it. I know there's going to be some minor spin-offs.
Sure, there's definitely spin-offs in the works. This is the end of this part of the Master Chief story. That's not to say we'd never return to it in the future.
Well, obviously the money is there.
But you know, right now we're really interested in closing out this trilogy in a satisfying way. I mean, I think that the last thing anyone wants to do is just rehash it. So if we ever do something with Halo again, it'd be something significantly different, either in terms of plot, location, characters, whatever. We wouldn't simply do Halo 3.5. We have a kind of object fetishism that you have for something like Star Wars. That's not to compare us directly, but if you think about Star Wars, the universe, you think about things like the Death Star and X-Wing fighters and land speeders and blasters and lightsabers, and there's all these objects that you associate with them because they were really well defined, and I think that's one thing that we've done well, is build vehicles and weapons that people recognize. I think the danger in writing for video games is building a story that you won't diverge from, no matter how cool an idea one of your designers comes up with. I think we do it the other way around. We have a set of characters, a set of events that we want to bring to a conclusion. So if a designer comes up with a new vehicle and says, I have this crazy new vehicle, we need to incorporate this in the level, it's going to be really fun. It's child's play to write that into the game script. I mean, we're a sci-fi universe, we have unlimited flexibility in what we can do. And short of time travel, you can do just about anything and get away with it in the sci-fi universe. And so that's what we do. We adapt the story to fit the gameplay. Rather than the other way around. Everyone at Bungie understands that the game is important to the platform, but I think we're very lucky this year in a way. Like if you were at E3, the game's coming out on the Xbox 360 this fall. It's just crazy expensive fall for people. There's BioShock, there's Mass Effect, there's Assassin's Creed, there's Grand Theft Auto. I mean, this year we are important to the platform and we get that, but I don't think we needed to be out this year for the platform to see a significant increase in sales this year with those games. That said, Microsoft does insulate us very well from that kind of pressure. They have a very hands-off approach.
You didn't have any pressure from Microsoft during the development?
We chose the ship day. We said this is when we can deliver the best game possible. We never deviated from it. They never asked us to deviate from it.
So how did you react when I don't remember who in Microsoft said I think 1 year and a half that the Halo 3 launch will be the same date as the PS3 launch. I heard that.
I think that was Bill Gates actually, and he, funnily enough, is a real Halo fan, but I don't think he was quite connected to our schedule at that time. But to be fair to Bill, Sony did delay pretty significantly. We almost made it. So, so the movie's it's technically on hold, but there is still a bunch of agreements in place that are waiting for the right time. Honestly, my feeling is that as we get closer to the launch of Halo 3, there's going to be significantly more interest in doing it. The problem with Hollywood is it doesn't move or operate the same as the games industry. And you put those two industries together, sometimes they're at loggerheads with trying to make the deal and the timing and the creative work, but I really think it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when, and of course we have to have the best partners, and we have to make sure that it's not just another B-movie quick turnaround license. When we do it, it needs to be as big an event as the game, and there's several ways to approach that, so we'll see. So we will be working on downloadable content for Halo 3, and it'll be the kinds of things that you expect. Again, there's some announcements we haven't made yet. Some stuff leaked recently, but there's elements of Halo 3 that will make it'll take people longer to get bored of maps, put it that way. But we are going to be working on downloadable content. No, I think if you look at something like, I think Gears of War did us a big favor by coming in and soaking up a lot of that attention and a lot of the idea that the Xbox is a one-game platform.
Well, it wasn't. It's just
yeah. but it's a lot of pressure when you're the game that people are playing. But what we noticed with Gears was that instead of stymieing the Xbox Live and the Xbox gaming marketplace, it actually drives it. It's like an engine where people are playing Gears and talking about games and playing their 360 a lot, and that drives them to buy things. They buy more games, they interact more, they buy live accounts, and it's kind of an ecosystem that is always driven by big successes to greater success. So hopefully we can come along and do a little bit of what Gears did last year and drive the platform further. Because the one reason we do want massive success on a large scale is just so we can have more people playing our game, and that drives the game's ecosystem, because the game requires a lot of players to be enjoyed properly. It doesn't require millions, but a couple of 100,000, you have a beautiful system. Any bigger than that, it's just gravy.
So,
Right.
great comments.
All right, cool. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Nice to meet y'all.